Rage was a fun, albeit one-note ability in the 2014 rules. As a bonus action, you can enter a rage. It granted a bonus to damage depending upon your level, resistance to physical damage, and in some cases nearly all damage based upon your subclass. However, it also gave advantage on strength-based attacks and saves. The downside is that it lasted for 1 minute and more or less required you to make an attack or be attacked for it to maintain, which as a result pretty much locked barbarians into the combat pillar of Dungeons and Dragons, which is similar to the subscribe pillar of YouTube. It helps me combat the algorithm. Now, to their credit, the 2024 rules aimed to address this issue because, well, if you're pretty much in a social or roleplay heavy game, you really weren't going to be using many of your barbarian abilities, if at all. So it makes sense that you would augment the rage ability. Rage is no longer someone getting really mad.
I would like to rage and run.
Rather, it seems to be reflavored that you're tapping into some part of reality or the universe. Obviously, you can keep the element of being a pure anger machine, that's just fine. Rage keeps the damage bonus element from the 2014 rules and physical resistances, which again can be augmented by subclasses, though it does seem Totem Warrior, now Wildheart, got adjusted a little. However, some things have changed. Firstly, Rage now lasts for 10 minutes, not just 1. You maintain it by attacking a target, forcing a target to make a saving throw, or use your bonus action to maintain your Rage. The saving throw bit makes sense, as there are subclass abilities and even barbarian abilities down the line that require saving throws. There are also weapon properties such as Topple, which require a saving throw. This is actually a really fun element. Now, the maintain as a bonus action is a means to firstly have the barbarian actually use the bonus action outside of raging, but also to use its 3rd level ability, Primal Knowledge. Yep, this is the reason for the extended rage time and bonus action, to help make it even more viable outside of combat. This is also where rage becomes kind of funny, even if unintended. Just because the image of a barbarian becoming angry to do more damage is kind of baked into the class, even though, again, they reflavored it to make sense with how it functions now. When you enter Rage at 3rd level, you can use your Strength modifier instead of the assigned one for a skill check from the provided list. Acrobatics, Intimidation, Perception, Stealth, and Survival? Acrobatics and Intimidation actually do make sense, and it was a pretty common thing for DMs to allow barbarians to use Strength for Intimidation when raging. Perception, I guess someone becomes so focused while being angry they become more perceptive? But then the last two just become absolutely hysterical in the context of someone being so mad that they become better at hiding or surviving. Which, yes, this does mean you gain advantage on those checks while raging if you use your strength. And yes, the context of you're tapping into reality rather than anger helps explain this a little. But again, the image of a barbarian being a huge angry monster that makes things more deader is just one that it really won't escape, and as a result makes Primal Knowledge just hilarious. Though with the combined element of making it 10 minutes and using these specific skills, the Barbarian does become more useful outside of combat, which personally does help my opinion of the ability. I can appreciate what it is trying to do, and make Barbarian a more viable choice in more social-oriented games. Though I do think it is unintentionally hilarious and dumb. And that'll do it for this video, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all next time.